If you are careless with your pipette, you are not doing research. You are just moving liquids. And that one careless move, it can ruin weeks of hard work. Micropipettes are the foundation of molecular biology. PCR, qPCR, ELISA, cloning. They all depend on precise volume handling. This is not just equipment. It is your most trusted lab partner. Tip: not fitted properly. Gently press and twist. It should snap on, not fall off mid-experiment. Holding it vertically, wrong angle causes inaccurate aspiration. Hold at 30 to 45 degrees for precision. Skipping pre-wetting. Always pre-wet tips. Aspirate and dispense once before you begin. Improves volume accuracy by 5 to 10%. Cross-contamination is a silent killer of reproducibility. Use a new tip for every sample. Follow sequence buffers, then controls, then samples. And always release slowly against the side of the tube. Do not splash or bubble. Do not use a 1000 microliter pipette for 10 microliters. That is like cutting hair with garden shears. Stick to the correct range. P10 for 0.5 to 10 microliters. P200 for 20 to 200 microliters. P1000 for 200 to 1000 microliters. A 1 microliter error in a 10 microliter PCR? That is a 10% deviation. You might not see it, but your results will. And reviewers? They will reject it for inconsistent data. Do not slam the plunger. Be smooth. Gentle upward aspiration, steady downward release, and calibrate your pipettes regularly. Old, uncalibrated pipettes are silent saboteurs. Reproducibility starts with your hands. Get this right, and everything else gets easier. Lab skills are not optional. They define who becomes a real scientist.